what's it called? Today we saw me and Denzel were just doing our thing. We were driving around. We saw what's it called? McGregor's A45 heading towards the block, and me and Denzel were like ha 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 ha. But we were wearing our blacked out outfits that we did Ved's chain thing yesterday with. Um, so I think they saw that. They saw that we were blacked out, and they were like, "Shit, they might be preparing for a cook." So, what they did is they were set up all over the power plant. They had people on like the scaffolds. They had people in local cars. They had people across the road. Everywhere where like we could possibly put the lab within the power station, they had. So we, little Cap called me. He's like, "You want to do a vault with us?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" And me and Denzel kept our outfits on, and we're like, yeah, we'll just wear the outfit, and if something happens, it happens. It'll just be more baity. So little do we know, we go to the power station, and boom, one of the BBMC members see
McGregor.
McGregor in a local into what's it called, intruder. He's just sitting there. He got caught, and
That's a
they're
local
like,
car,
oh
right?
shit, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
local car.
he was actually coming down from the top of the power plant though. He was in the, you know, where you do like the hacks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kyber saw him coming down from there and getting into his car.
Bruh,
Yeah.
these men are fumbled big
So
time.
the property, and then after that, then Kem, you know, the one who's obsessed with meth labs, he drives in like from like the hills. So obviously they were watching from there as well. So
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll let you carry on.
They've made it
And-
overly obvious that they're trying to catch you lacking at
Yeah.
the meth
Oh no,
lab.
it gets
So
worse.
they, Cam asks Lil Cap, "Oh, you guys doing a vault, right?" So he's like, "Yeah, we're doing a vault," and he's like, "Oh, all of you guys are BBMC, right?" He's like, "Yeah, we're BBMC," and then he's like, "Meh," and then he's like to Denzel and I, "Well, who are these two? Who are these two?" Like kind of confronting BBMC, being like, "Who are these two? They're not BBMC," because we were wearing like obviously blacked out outfits, you know. But
Did you speak at this point? Like, did they know
no,
it was
we
you?
haven't
Or?
spoken. We haven't spoken.
Okay.
Me and him just stayed silent in the car, seeing what they do. So they pulled us out of the car. He was the only one there with a gun. I mean, ideally, I could have shot him there and then. I can't lie. I wanted to shoot him there and then. I just didn't because I wanted to see where it would play out. He got my helmet off. He got Denzel. He didn't take Denzel's helmet off, but Denzel's like, "No, it's me." You know?
Like forcefully or like
No, like yeah, kind of forcefully with a gun. He had a gun pointed, you know.
So why is
But
he pointing guns?
at the same time, it was kind of like he made it so obvious that it was just very strange that it was like he already knew who we were. You know what I mean? Normally, like when you're doing a job, like if some of us are blacked out, like we're still the same gang, but we were in the G wagon, and he was very, very adamant that we got out the G wagon, and we identified ourselves. Like it was like he just ignored the fact that BBMC were there. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, it was more like
Sounds
these
like
two...
they gave the call to run in, innit? And then they just had to commit.
Yeah,
no.
So my thing is either they thought we were cooking with BBMC, or they messed up very badly and they didn't know how to fix the fumble. So they went they found out it was us, blah blah blah. They're like, "Oh, there was two men who shot Mac, who looked exactly like you guys." But then it became, "Oh, 6 men. If you guys see 6 men dressed up like Denzel and Patar, wearing spiky helmets, exactly like what Patar is wearing and what Denzel's wearing, but spiky helmets." So it went from 2 men. It went from 2 men shooting Mac to 6 men. You know.
Bear in mind, they said McGregor had been shot and ocean dumped and had gone to hospital. Bearing in mind, we caught him in the power plant. He got called out by Kyber, so he was actually there. And then the whole rest of the time he didn't return because I think they were trying to make it look like he wasn't there, but he'd already been called out by Kyber, who is obviously ex-Russ, so he knows McGregor.
Yeah,
What they look
he
like,
knows
yeah.
them better than anyone.
So what happened is their story is they got shot by 6 men that were blacked out. And
Oh,
to
it
try
was
and
2
find
men
the,
before.
Oh yeah, 2. And to try and find the people that did it, they went to the top of the power plant.
Yeah.
So wait, what area was that was the supposedly ocean dump happen?
It was up north, right?
Yeah, they said they'd
Yeah,
followed people to the power plant.
Yeah, it was up north, so they started following people to the power plant, and they were set up at the power plant, on the power plants, you know, looking for this group, I guess.
It's pretty snaky and dumb of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Question: was there
Yeah.
6
Fuck
of
'em, to
them?
be honest.
There was only so what happened. It looked like it was Kem and McGregor, but this is what I'm assuming. So it was a Kem and McGregor plan. They were looking or trying to get intel. They fumbled that hard that that Kem said on the radio. So you know he was panicking. He said, "I found the people that shot McGregor." So obviously to try and like instill some panic into them, so they got their ASAP. Do you know what I mean? Because he didn't
He
really
said,
wanna...
"I found the people."
Yeah.
He said, "I found the people that shot Mac."
Even though,
But then,
Patar
what did
already-
he say to you? He said it was you to you.
He told us it wasn't us.
Yeah.
So he said it wasn't you, man, and then hopped on radio and said,
Yeah.
"We've got
Yeah.
the
In
people
front of
who
you.
shot."
Yeah.
Yeah,
To make
so
them-
the
Oh
friend
my
of us
God,
is
yeah,
like-
that's
so
so
then I
bait then.
confronted him that I'm like, "So you're saying we shot Mac, huh?" He's like, "No, that's," and then he just went and I had a sidebar with his boys.
So at
So it
this
was
point,
Perez there, Mac, McGregor, and Cam, and anyone else. I think it was just them four that actually came.
Do they buy anything off of you?
So that's being funny. I tweeted, any ballers awake, call me, love heart. 10 minutes later, they call me, "Hey Patar, I know the city's on a drought. Are you guys droughted out too? If not, can I buy 10 deagles?"
this was after. So basically, they were stood.
Oh,
Yeah, they were stood,
Oh my
yeah, they were stood talking to me
Yeah.
and Patar. Basically, they were stood like they left Perez with me and Patar while they were having a discussion. And I whipped my phone out and just like there was no guns running. I was just texting. So I was text Taylor from the Ballers, like telling him what had happened, just in case we were getting ocean dumped.
Yeah, and I texted Matt stuff.
And Perez,
Yeah.
who you texting? I just said, "Oh, just the Ballers," and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden it was fine. And
Yeah,
they let us go.
yeah.
What's
this is weird.
So what's the move now?
So
what
the
do we
move
do
is now
about it?
we go chat to ballers. 6 of us go talk to us. 6 of ballers go talk to us, and we tell them,
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
up
6 of
this
6, or you just think take everyone? Because there's going to be more than 6 anyway, including ballers.
Yeah, just
I reckon
everyone.
just show force, bring anyone who's
At
around.
the end of the day, we're not going to start shooting. If they start, then that's
on them. They started
Yeah.
it with us, yeah.
Yeah, I mean we
Yeah,
can do that, and if they start
mean-
shooting, then we all can shoot.
Yeah,
Guys
They've
wanna
made it
drink
very
we
soda,
don't, we don't
obvious,
want to
yeah,
go
you
there
know?
to shoot though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no,
we're not gonna-
that's not what's going to happen. It would,
Yeah.
it would, I genuinely think they will die with that lie. I
Yeah.
cannot imagine we're going to
Yeah.
say to them, "We know you're doing this," and they'll go, "Oh fuck, you got us." Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
They're not going to
To
say
be-
that.
to be-
They're just going to lie.
Be completely honest, fuck them, bro.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not. It's
So
fucking.
the problem is,
Yeah,
right,
that's what we're saying,
So
fuck 'em.
they are camping all
The
day
spot,
by the looks of
yeah.
it, every day. That spot, and that is the only place we can place the lab, because the other places for the lab, like the other places, is there's doors, but it's smoke on the water, so there's constant people there. That they're growing weed there, and the other place is another business which is near Purple Dinosaur.
Great
So,
question.
Mhm.
How do they know it's power plant?
I have no idea.
Probably John.
Yeah,
No.
unless
honest.
John spoke, I don't.
John hasn't said
yeah.
anything. I know for a fact that John has not said a word. He doesn't fuck
Because
with Rust.
wait. So no one knew. Let me get this straight. No one knew that power plant was a place where you could put a meth lab
No.
until we got that.
It depends
Because
who
that
had the lab, before
was
us.
given to Denzel's told me before who had it before, right? I swear you told me who had it before us, and that that was
I had
their lab
suspicions
given
on
to
who had
them.
that before. Yeah, I had suspicions, but I even basically the way I will explain it. So I know a lot about labs, and until I had the key, I had no idea power plant was included in them in that location. Does that make sense? So everybody would assume that it's wind farms.
Yeah.
There is no reason really to be looking around power plant unless you've had the key.
But
Right.
do we know how the boss got the key? Like the guy we got the key from?
I swear you said to me it was the guilds.
Yes, that was my suspicions. It was the guilds. Yeah, it was the guilds prior.
So I know. What's his name? What is the leader of the guild's name?
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Yeah,
Jaeger's
Jaeger.
helped us out more than you guys know. So I don't know if you. See, he'd be close enough to. I don't know. Would he be close enough to even tell them that or no?
You don't know
Yes,
what
regardless.
Jaeger, there's no way Jaeger told him anything.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess regardless
I-
of how they know, innit? So I guess it doesn't.
Players, it's
Make a
case to just go down
difference.
there and say, listen, we know.
Yeah.
And then,
No, it's
because
more
then
of like a we know, you guys, you know. It's
know
just
what
more
you're
of like if
trying.
you guys want to do anything, just remember that the ballers and us is united with this lab, you know.
It's not even that.
So
It's
don't-
what I
don't
think
be
we just
stupid,
cut them
you know?
off. Like,
Cut them off, yeah. We should not supply them nothing.
Nah.
Given
Yeah,
anything.
it's fuck them, bro.
It's
we,
fuck
we
them,
let
bro.
them know they're not
They the
welcome in our
ops.
ends, and we
Yeah.
don't supply them, and we don't rate you, man. So
It's
Yeah.
just a bit of a shame seeing as we had a whole ass war over this already. You know what I mean? And then
They're still trying
Like-
to snake it.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
kind of and
We're
a war
doing
which we
that.
already paid to end. So maybe they just want another war so they get some more cash. I'm not really sure. You know?
If
Yeah,
we're
but
doing
that being-
this,
Yeah.
we're cutting them off like, you know, they've come through the block many times where like a boost car is at the block.
Yeah,
Are we
no, they don't
cutting them
come
off on that.
yeah,
yeah,
no,
they
they're
don't.
not
They
welcome.
don't, they don't
Nope.
come to the block.
They cancel
Yeah.
the job.
And we,
Alright,
you
bet.
know,
We do the same on theirs.
yeah, don't go into
Are the
their-
gates
their
still
thingy.
lockable or no? They're not,
No.
are they?
No.
Okay. I tried in a while.
Realistically, we bring the ballers. We bring the ballers through. I feel like low key, if it becomes an issue of a scrap, we can just say, look, ballers, we're happy to let you deal with it. We're gonna sit back and do our thing.
Yeah, I literally supply
off.
them with everything and
Yeah.
you know, like I don't. Money is not an issue with us. T's got 40 M's in his bank account. Gold Rush is sitting at over
I just
8 to 9 M's.
what
You know,
really confuses me is why they always just make it like a why are they so reluctant to say it's a man like why do they think that they can just say it's Mandem's lab and just try and cut somebody else out of it because it's convenient for them? Like it is very much a half and half thing at the end of the day.
Like you
Yeah,
said,
I
it's
don't- I don't-
convenient for them.
Yeah, we just forgot to remind them. We go down there now with fucking
Hello,
15 man,
mate.
including.
We're
ballers.
having a meeting
They'll
up in
be
you.
quickly reminded who owns
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
that being said,
I just saw your
we
car
will
on my
have a chat
way.
with
Why
Finn
is
and
this
them
car here?
now?
Yeah, we should do this all ASAP.
Yeah, I
right?
gotta
So
go.
we
What's
can
your
get
ping?
this-
Taylor and Finn are waiting.
6
still.
But you
Yeah.
gotta
Let's
go
pull up to
quick,
them.
Matt.
No, I think he's.
It's Lion.
Oh, Lion.
Yeah. Wait, 6 to 8. Yeah.
Yo, Finn. Where
63838.
Tell them to just come here.
The baller sack.
Yeah, I pinged you.
If I ping you guys, can you bring the boys here?
Tell them to just bring everyone because we could just go straight from here to
Yeah,
meet
yeah,
Russ.
just bring all the
Um,
boys and then boom, bang, bang.
The thing is, I don't think everybody in the ballers knows. I don't know whether they want to
6,
tell everyone.
4,
It's up to
3.
them.
Yeah, bring whoever you want and we'll
Right
have a
now,
chat
they don't
about the
even
thing,
really
okay?
have access to our lab, do they? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Sounds good.
No.
We'll see
I'll
you
be
soon.
honest,
Saturday.
SK. I've been in there with 2 ballers, and they could have easily, you know, what I mean? If they were that way
Yeah.
inclined, the lab could have already been theirs. So, you know, what I
I
mean?
Only
think-
thing about
Yeah.
going there